WrestleingDarden.com, and of course, the House of Biceps. Now, if you are keeping up with my training log over at EliteFTS.com, and you should be, you know that I've made some major changes in my life over the last several weeks. At the top of that list is me starting chemo. Now, I'll put the link down to that article down below that you can read all the details about that, and you can keep up with me as well as I go throughout my journey. I've had several people ask me already, Clint, what's the first thing you do when this happens? Honestly, the first thing I did, I was sick already, so I just continued getting worse, and I spent pretty much the whole week laying on the couch. I wasn't able to get up. But the moment that I was able to get up off the couch several days later, I did the main thing that I was supposed to do. See, I'm not one of those coaches that just preaches and tells others what to do. I'm the guy that lives it, breathes it, and walks it. So after being really angry, really upset, and really sick, once I got up off the couch, I did three things. 1, I set goals. 2, made a plan. 3, made some directions. See, those are the 3 big things that you absolutely must have if you want to get anywhere. And that's not just training based, that's with everything. Number 1, you have to have goals. You absolutely have to have goals. You have to know where it is you want to end up. Number 2, you have to have a plan. You've got to have a plan. You need to have something written down, not just in your head or on your phone. You have to have something written down, what you're going to do to get you from where you are to where you want to be. How are you going to cover that distance? And you need to have a written plan. It doesn't have to be the right plan. It doesn't even have to be a good plan, but it needs to be a plan. You have to have something to move you from point A to point B. And number 3, you have to have directions. You have to know how to get there. You have to know how to get from point A to point B. You have to know how to go where it is you want to go. Now, I heard Dave Tate give a presentation years and years ago. He told a really wonderful story, so I'm going to steal it. What if your goal was to get to my house? All right, man, all right. Going to Clint Darden's house. Going to Clint Darden. That's my goal, going to Clint Darden's house. So you have a plan. Going to buy an airplane ticket? Which airport am I going to land in? Bifos or Larnaca? Going to rent a car? Going to get to Clint's house, going to find a hotel, going to stay, going to train. That's my plan. So you get off the airplane, you go to the rental car company, you rent the car, you pick up your cell phone, you call me and say, Clint, I'm on my way. I know you're in Limassol. What village are you in? I tell you, I'm in Bolomedia. Come on, man, I'm waiting for you. All right, I know the goal. Get to Clint's house, get to Clint's house. Clint's house is in Bolomedia. Bolomedia is somewhere in Limassol. Going to Limassol, going to Limassol, going to Clint's house, going to Clint's house. You get to Limassol, where I live. Drive around. You drive around some more, then you drive around some more, then you drive around some more. Finally, you call me up. Clint, man, I'm looking for your house. Can't find Bolomedia anywhere. Can you give me an idea? Come on, man, try harder. It's on the other side of Limassol. Come on. It's on the west side of Limassol. Come on. Just try harder, try harder, try harder. You'll find it, you'll find it. Just keep looking, you'll find it. So you keep going down the road, and you go down the road, and you keep going, you keep going, you keep going. And you're looking. Can't find Clint's house anywhere. So you call it back up again. Clint, can't find your house, man. I'm looking everywhere, but just can't seem to find it. Come on, man, try. Put some effort into it. I'm in Bolomedia. I'm in Gata Bolomedia. You can't miss it. My car is in the driveway. We have a palm tree out front. Come on, man. Come on. Work harder. Drive harder. Let's go. Drive a little faster. We're waiting on you. So that's it. You're psyched up. You're ready to go. You get back in the car, put the pedal to the metal. You're driving down hard to find Clint's house. Gotta get to Clint's house. Gotta get to Clint's house. Come on. I'm going hard this time. I'm serious this time. After another half hour of driving around, you call me again. Clint, man, I can't find your house anywhere. Seriously, man, I'm looking everywhere and can't find it. What? You can't find my house? Come on, man, there's a palm tree out front. It's close to the church. If you get to the church, you can see my house. There's a big field across the street. My house is not hard to find. You know your goal. Your goal is to get here. You've made a plan. Get to my house. So you get back in your car and you're serious this time and you see a church. It's right there. But wait, there's another church over there. And we just passed a church back there. And there's a big one over there. So after a while of driving around, you're either going to run out of gas, you're going to get so frustrated with me, you don't want to meet me at all. You don't want to hang out with me at all. You don't want to train with me. You don't even want to hear my name ever again. See, training is the exact same way. whether you have the best genetics in the world, whether you have all the talent to be a world record holder, a world champion, an Olympic gold medalist, or whether you're just a garage gym lifter, or whether you're just somebody going through chemo, you have to have a goal. For me, that goal is just to train, to not lose everything. But training's the most important. Have a plan. I've got a plan. Really? I just want to train. I just want to lift weights. I just want to box squat. I want to deadlift. I want to do some good mornings. Possibly load some Atlas stones, some snatch, some clean and jerk, maybe some axle press and some log press. Have a few numbers that I would like to do, but honestly, I'll settle for just being able to do the exercises right now. But you've got to have a plan. Without a plan, you've gone absolutely nowhere. You just went out and got in your car and drove around and accomplished nothing at the end of the day. You had a goal maybe, but your plan, because you didn't have one, didn't take you anywhere even near it. You just got in your car and drove around, maybe stopped and saw something that you liked for a while. Maybe that makes you happy just to do some things that you like for a while that never gets you anywhere near your actual goal. And beyond that is direction. Now direction, thank goodness in everything holy in this world, is the one thing that I happen to be really, really good at. Directions. Now I can't drive a car. I've been living in Cyprus for 10 years and I still can't cross town without getting lost. So I never leave the house unless I can see the mountains on one side, the sea on the other, and I have a full tank of gas. But when it comes to training, that's the one place where I can put everything together. I know the formula, and the formula not just for me, but for the formula for pretty much all of my clients. I have an idea of what works, and beyond all of that, I know what works for the elite level athlete, as well as the athlete that works 12 to 16 hours, the athlete that has 4 kids, the athlete that comes to me because he has a severe injury, and thankfully, the athlete going through chemo. I'm smart enough to know that not everything is going to go right. I'm smart enough to know that I have my plan, but I know that with that plan, sometimes some rocks are going to be thrown at me. Sometimes I'm going to slip and fall. Sometimes things are going to happen that I absolutely cannot control. I have to know that whenever there's a curve in the road and a detour or somebody stops in front of me, I have to know how to get around it so that I'm maybe sidetracked a little bit, but I'm still going in the direction of my goal. So guys, check the link down below for my training log at EliteFTS.com. Part 2 of this video will be up and live soon, and in part 2, I will show you exactly every detail in the directions of my plan to get me to my goal. Until then, have a goal, have a plan, and have directions.